What's up, YouTube? I wanted to come to you today to do a video surrounding head wraps. So I get a lot of personal questions about my head wraps. Why do I wear head wraps? What's the history of head wraps? And of course the normal question, how to do some of the head wraps that I wear. So I'm gonna try to cover all three in this video and try not to make this video excruciatingly long. So first things first, why do I wear head wraps? So I am culturally rooted in Uganda, and I'm very culturally surrounded. So I like to basically wear my head wraps as an ode to my culture. I do wear them for fashion, but I wear them mainly out of respect and an ode to my culture. 80% of the time I wear head wraps. The other 10%, 20% of the time that I'm wearing head wraps. Why I'm saying the difference is percentages, because sometimes I will wear, some years I will wear them more than others, but about 20% of the time I'm wearing my own natural hair. But I would say about 80 to 90% of the time I am head wrapped up. I am locked, so I've been locked now for, I'm going to say 10 years, and I love my locks. I love showing my locks. I love the whole process of being a locked queen. So a lot of times I will wear my hair out. I will wear my head down, or a lot of times I will wear my head wrap, just how I have it today, with my locks kind of sticking out of the top. So a lot of people will say, well, are you wearing your hair wrap because you're trying to cover up your hair, or this, that, and the third? That's not the case in a lot of times. Sometimes it is. Sometimes I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be 100% transparent. As women, we have them bad hair days, and we get up and we're like, what am I gonna do to my hair? And my go-to is, I'm gonna put a head wrap on. So I'm having a bad hair day today. I mean, I have not had my hair touched up in a couple weeks, and I have to do so. I'm just being lazy about it right now. And my go-to is my head wrap. So kind of kills two birds with one stone. The history of head wraps. Head wraps have been around before recorded time, and as far as the African meaning of head wraps, different countries have different meanings. I can only truly speak on the ones that I know, and they would wear head wraps to show whether you were single, whether you were married, whether you're a widow. They would wear head wraps to show a level of hierarchy. They would wear head wraps for mourning and different things of that sort. But now, like I said, in 2018, for me, I wear head wraps as an ode to my culture, as well as just paying some homage and respect. So let me really get on to showing you how to do some of the head wraps, explaining how they're done, explaining, you know, why it's worn that way, or if I can explain why it's worn that way. And then if you have any questions for me that you want me to go more in depth about, please put some comments in the comment section. I will be happy to answer them. If I get an overwhelming response of questions, I will definitely do another video where I can sit down and explain more about the different things about head wraps. So let me get started. So like I said, right now I have on a simple, quite simple head wrap. And as you can see, like I said, girl, don't judge me. My hair needs touched up and it needs done. Okay, but right now I have on a simple scarf. It's not an African fabric. If you could see real close, I think it has butterflies or something on it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you how to do a crown wrap right now. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your fabric, and my fabric is kind of, I don't even know, maybe this is about 2.5, 3 yards. I'm going to gather that fabric, and I'm actually going to take, and I'm going to start at the front of my hair. And I'm going to keep the ends level, or even, should I say. And I'm going to take, and I'm covering my eyebrows right now, but I will lift that up off my eyebrows very soon. So don't be like, oh, what is she doing? All right, so I'm sorry, I just skipped. So what you're going to do is you're going to take, and it sometimes helps to lay your head back. I'm going to take the fabric and I'm going to put it over my head. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the fabric in the back, and I'm just going to cross the fabric over towards the back of my head. Okay. I don't know if I'm giving you a good view in the back or not, but I don't have a reverse setup where I can show you the back of my hair. I apologize for that, but hopefully I'll be able to get one down the line. But I'll try to show you as much as I can. So now what I'm gonna take is, once I have these cross, what I'm going to take is this one side right here, and I'm going to start twisting it. The way that you twist it really does not matter. I know a lot of people, I used to do a class on head wraps, and a lot of people just say, oh, well, does it matter the way you twist it? Because if you twist it one way, it's going to come unraveled and blah, 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 blah. No, absolutely not. I've been doing this same wrap for years, and it does not matter how you twist it. It will stay. It will stay. Okay? So once you have it like that and you have it twisted, you see I kind of used my chest. I laid it on my chest to kind of twist it up. And so once I do that, I'm going to take and I'm going to bring both pieces up to the front of my hair. And I'm going to take one piece and twist from the other. And I'm going to just cross over. Now I can choose to cross over and leave them like this, or cross over and have them like that. I kind of like this look right here. So I'm going to cross over, and once I get in the back, I'm going to take and tie, boom, I'm going to tie off the two scarves. Now, one good thing that you need to know about head wraps is two things. Number one, it's not about the tightness. So you're not trying to get it too tight to where you got a headache, or you're not trying to have it tight to where you look like this. We're not trying to do that. We're just trying to get it nice and fitting on your crown, on your head. Okay? So once you got it tight or pulled, now you're going to tuft. So that's the second thing, is tucking. Because one thing you need to know about head wraps is it's not all about tying. It's a lot about tucking. Okay? So I'm just taking and I am tucking them into a spot that I know that the tails of the fabric could be hidden. Now, perfection is what you make it. Okay? For me, I'm satisfied with raw ends and stuff sticking out. My BDBs in the back sticking out, because that's the rawness of how I like my head wraps to be worn. That's really the original way the head wraps are worn. It's not, oh, I'm going to take some gel and comb it up in the head wrap. That's not the way head wraps are to be worn. So this is, you could do the crown wrap in two different ways. You could do it this way, or this is the second way of the crown. So I have this material, and just like we did before, I'm going to take my head wrap and I'm going to twist it. And I'm using my body like I did before to twist this piece of fabric. Okay? And I'm going to twist it. How tight you want to twist it is up to you. But I'm going to take it and I'm going to twist all the way to the end of the material. So excuse the double image in the back. Don't talk about me, but I couldn't find no better place in my house with better light. Okay? Once you got this twisted, you're going to take, you can start at the back of the head. I would like to start at the back of the head because I have this long type of material. If you have a short length, start at the front and work your way back. That way you can tuck in the back. This one, it's big enough to go around my head twice. So I'm going to start at the back. I'm crossing over, as you see me do the transfer with my hands. I'm taking this, putting that in that hand, taking this, putting it in that hand, and I am choosing placement on my head where I want it to be. So I would like for my crown to be right there. So I am taking, pulling, pushing the crown together and kind of pushing it back, because that's actually where I want it on my head. I'm taking it in the back just how I did it before, and I am tying. Once I get it tied down, not tight but comfortable, once I get it tied down, I'm going to take my baby tails and I'm going to I take my tails, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them, and again I'm tucking them. Take my baby tails And again, I'm tucking them. Now, where this becomes a problem at is when you have this piece that's shorter than the other. Trick to the wise, take the material, put the little tail inside of that material, and then keep twisting, okay? Again, I found placement, and I'm gonna go ahead and, oops, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and tuck in to that first one, bring the second one up close to it, and try to do a turnaround. And that's a second crown. So the first one was a crown with some material in the back, and this second crown, I like to wear the second crown when my hair is done, honey, because you can see all, you know, what's going on. So, and don't do this type of twist around your head too tight, because honey, you will snatch them edges right out. Okay, so that's crown 1 and crown 2. So let me move on to a different type of material. Material that they cut too short. This is about a yard of fabric, okay, and it is too short for my head. Okay, I could try to do some things with it, but I'm not going to get the achieved look that I like. So I take, and let me try to show this to you on camera. Okay, I take the 2 squares, so you have 2 tips on the top, 2 tips on the bottom. I take, where you see my finger at, I take this one, it's my right, and the right top, the left bottom, and I bring both of those corners up to meet, kind of giving you a handkerchief look, but it's not completely a handkerchief, because I'll show you in a minute why it's not. Turn it on the other side actually, because look how you have that material kind of bellowing right there, how you have it kind of draping right there. That's what makes it not a full triangle, okay, or a full handkerchief look, but that's okay. Okay, so I'm going to stand back a little bit. I'm going to take that triangle, that upside down triangle, and I'm going to lay both pieces on my shoulders. And I'm going to take the tip of the upside down triangle and I'm going to bring it up to the middle. Okay, kind of leaving it look like a weird rectangle. Okay, so I'm going to fold it again to hide the tip of that, those, and I'm going to grab all that material and I'm going to take and start at the back of my head. I'm going to put my head down just for leverage for me. This is another Mamie wrap. And once I got it in back of my head like so, you'll see on this side where the triangle's kind of like folded in, if that makes any sense. And then I'm going to take it, cross it over one another. Again, I like the cross over my eye. Pull it up and over. Pull the material around the back. Once I got it around the back, I'm going to tie it in the back, not too tight, and I'm only going to do one tie. And then I'm going to take and find a nice little pocket of material and I'm going to tuck. Again, find a nice little pocket of material and tuck. So another part of learning and being comfortable with your head wraps is knowing the way that you want your head wrap to look. So sometimes you got to play and ruche the material to get it to camouflage the places where you tucked in the material, and also to get it to look fuller so you don't know where the material is gaping at or whatever so have you. So you have to learn how to play with the fabric, okay? And then, like I said, I like the cross point being over my right eye. Some people like it in the middle. Some people like it over their left eye. Sometimes I do it in the middle, but my dominant is being over my right eye. I just like that look. It looks better on me that way. And so let me give you a full turnaround of the wrap. Okay. I'm going to do three more types because I don't want to make this video too long. I'm going to do 3 more types and that's going to be it. So we all have, old crafters all have that little piece of type of material that we have. And we're like, or we go to a store and we buy it and we don't really know what the purpose of it is. So we all have that little piece of material left and we're like, I'm gonna create a head wrap. Then you get it on your head and you recognize it don't fit the way you like it to fit, okay? So for me, I do this piece of material in 2 different ways, okay? I can take the material from the front, the cross back method that I've been showing the whole video, the cross back method, okay? And then take it up to the top and tie it that way. Or we can take it and either keep it at its length or fold it in half. Keep it at its width, I'm sorry, or fold it in half. And then find a part on your head that you would like it to be. I'm actually going to bring this from the back up like this here. And I'm going to take it and cross it over. For me, I don't mind my ears being covered in. A lot of people like to take this time to untuck their ears. Traditionally, I've always wore my ears tucked in, okay? But once you got it pulled like that, now you could slide it back on your hair however you want it to be. And then I'm going to take and fold it again to where I end up with this nice knot right here, okay? And then I'm going to take this one side here and I'm going to bring both of these ends together, kind of how you fold a sheet. And I'm going to take and I'm going to fold it. I'm going to bring it up, bring the other side of the sheet up, and I'm going to tuck that right behind the knot, okay? I'm going to do the same thing with the ends of the other side, but instead of tucking it behind the knot, I'm going to go through the piece that I just made. Whoops, sorry. I didn't have it tucked behind the knot good enough. And then I'm going to take